Hello everyone, it is me, Mary, and I am here today with an amazing deal for you. Yes, it is going to be great. Okay guys, here is a great video. At least in my opinion, it is. I love the Dollar Tree. It's one of my favorite places to shop. I do know that a lot of people have problems with Dollar Tree. Honestly, I have some problems with Dollar Tree too. However, I know that policy like the back of my hand. I think I know the back. Anyways, I probably know it better than the back of my hand. Let's just put it that way. I have read that policy so many times, interpreted it differently, spoke to customer service, spoke to corporate, emailed with corporate. I have had so many conversations about the Dollar Tree policy that I think I've got it pretty down pat, guys. Okay, if you do have any questions or concerns about the Dollar Tree policy, I did a whole video on it and I'm linking it below so you can watch that video to answer any questions that you may have throughout this particular video. Okay, however, I am going to bring 3 questions to you that I typically get asked every time I do a Dollar Tree video. Normally I wouldn't answer these questions in this format. However, I always get more than 10,000 views on these types of videos, so I want to ensure that I can get these questions answered to you in the event that I cannot respond to everybody's comments that are left, okay? So, number 1, you cannot use, I have a lot of people saying, but how are you using 50 coupons? You can't do that. It's 4 per day. Yes, absolutely. It is 4 like coupons, identical coupons, per household per day. So per store, okay? So if I go to the Dollar Tree down the street, I'm going to use 4 of these coupons. I'm going to pick up 4 of these. This is 3, but we're going to imagine it's 4. I'm going to pick up 4 of these items. That's it. I can't pick up any more of these items in that store with these same coupons. I can't do it, okay? Now, there is a little bit of a difference. Internet coupons. They're manufacturer's coupons. We print them from the internet. These right here, you can only use 2 per day, period. That's it at that store, okay? Now, the difference is, though, with these types of coupons, the actual newspaper coupons, I can use 4 on this, 4 on this, 4 on this, 4 on whatever it is, okay, guys? With the internet printed coupons, you can't, okay? So it's 4 and 2. There is that, and I don't ever use over 4. Now, there are times when I go shopping with more than one person, okay, and I can shop that way. There are times when I go shopping at different stores, and I go shopping 7 days a week. That's a big way that I can do this, okay, guys? Now, secondly, another question that I get, this coupon right here is for $3. The product only costs $1. How can you use that coupon? I understand the question, very simple question with a very simple answer. The coupon only goes in at $1, period. It cannot go in for $1.10, $1.05, $1.20, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7. No, it goes in at 1. If it scans, like if it actually scans and there's no problem, it's going to scan in at $1. If it scans and beeps, that means that the cashier is going to have to look at this and price it down to $1 and enter it in, okay, guys? That's the way that is, okay? So in the event like this one right here, it's $3 off too. The cashier would go in and put in $2 and you would get 2 products, and that's how that would work, okay? The last question I get asked is, how do you get so many coupons? Well, I get a lot of coupons via donation. I have to say 90%, upwards of 90%, everything is donated to me. I do print a lot of coupons, etc. If you have questions about where I get coupons or how to get coupons, I have a video link below that will definitely share some of that for you. And I will just say, if there are coupons that are regional that you do not have, I at times order from capricecoupons.com. What Caprice Coupons is it is a clipping service. You pay her to obtain, cut, all that stuff she does. Organize, clip, ship, blah, blah, blah. You pay her for that. And in turn, she sends you coupons that you select. If you want coupons from North Carolina, you know, wherever you want to get some coupons from, Georgia, Pennsylvania, you pick the region that suits you best. You pay her to sort, clip, obtain, ship you the coupons, and then you receive the coupons. So that is a way that at times I have to get coupons that I don't have in my newspapers, okay, guys? So those are those 3 questions. Now, I also want to address something else. These videos right here are the ones that I get the most hate on, and I'm assuming that I get the most hate for a few different reasons. One would be that we're getting things for free, absolutely. And then another thing would be that I get so many views and not everybody's going to like me. The point is that you don't have to like me, okay? I am Mary, Deals by Mary. This is my channel. There are many other people who do YouTube. You are more than welcome to get out of my video right now and go find somebody else who could really help. I am here to help you. Maybe not you because you're a hater, but you're still watching me, aren't you? But anyways, I am here to help you, your family, whoever it is, help you to save money. In addition, my secondary goal is to align you with the ability to donate, okay? To be able to get products for free that you can donate without having to exhaust financial, your finances into donating, okay, guys? So I want to be able to give that to everyone. Not everyone is in a place where you can donate. I get that. I've been in that place before where I just had to worry about myself. But once we get out of it, or if we can donate, even if it's just to our neighbor or our mom or somebody, just help somebody because somebody needs it, okay? So if you hate me and you don't like what I stand for, then I really ask for you to turn around and go think about yourself because I don't know what to tell you. Let's get into the Dollar Tree deals. All right, once again, we do have the rules and regulations video below, and we have the coupon video below. And now I'm going to show you how to save thousands of bucks at the Dollar Tree. And yes, honey, it is that serious. So let's get started. I had a retail value of $1,707.17. As mentioned, retail value. What this means is it is the retail value. Okay, I don't know why I have a problem with this every video. What the retail value means is this is what you would pay if you go to a retailer to get this product. Now, this right here is the Dollar Tree reduced rate value. We're going to a dollar store, okay? Whether you go to a 99-cent store, a dollar store, whatever it is, you are choosing to strategically shop to save yourself money, okay? If you didn't do that, you would be paying retail. And if you didn't use coupons, you'd be paying a whole lot of money. So when I say retail value, I am taking the price of these products at a full retail rate, okay? Now, it is $1,707.17 at retail value. I purchased 215 items. That's $215. Regardless, I had a 0.00 subtotal in the end. I did have $11.85 in tax. However, that's fine. I'll eat that. I got some great products that I can go and give to those who need them. So, works perfectly for me. Let's go ahead and get started on these items. The first item that I got was a bunch of clear quill. Clear quill, this is a great item to be able to get, not only for your own family, but also to donate. They have some different ones available. I only get the daytime because I don't like donating the ones that are nighttime with any type of additive to them. So I get the daytime ones. Really good product. I keep about 20 of these in my personal stock at all times as well. Now, we do have 2 coupons for these, and I think they expire 8/27, so you have a little bit of time left to be able to do these. The first one that I say is a very easy coupon to use is the $1 off. It scans perfectly. There's no problems at the register. You go up, you get 4. You can only do 1 transaction, and you get all of them for free, okay? Now, secondly, is this one right here for $3 off of 2. Now, there is no reason why... Is my heart monitor talking to me? Yeah, it is. Okay. There's no reason why you cannot use the $3 coupon with the $1 coupon. They're completely separate coupons. One is for 3, one is for 1. One is for 2 products, one is for 1 product. So basically what you would do is you would use 4 of these coupons, you would buy 8 items. You would use 4 of these coupons and get 4 items. So that is a great way to get 12 items immediately, and all of them are absolutely free. I am going to warn you that this $3 coupon did not scam. She or he, whoever, it was a she for me. At most of my stores I have one male, but anyways, they all had to manually put this in. I did have a few cashiers that said, well, I'm not manually putting anything in. And that's at their discretion. More questions about it, watch the video below. but it is what it is. They have no reason that they cannot manually put in the coupon. That is just funky butt, and that's fine. You know, they have the discretion to not put it in. So if you know that your cashiers are kind of just like about couponers, you may not want to try to use the $3 one. Use the $1 one. Go to another store, a different cashier, and then use the $3 one. Okay, guys, there's no reason why this one will not work. Okay, so I got 84 of those. I have them marked at $10.49 a piece. That is from CVS.com. Right now they're on sale at CVS. However, their regular price is $10.49. So this is $881.16 total retail value. The reason I did CVS is because a lot of us couponers shop at CVS, and it's very easy to go through CVS and get their price down to that. It's a pharmacy, you know. These are medications. That's why I picked that pharmacy to price match. Alright, the next item that I would like to bring up is going to be the TheraFlu. This particular product, hold on one second. Marie, you checked on the cookies. Girl, you gonna burn them cookies. That's a sin right there, child. Okay, so the next product I want to show you is TheraFlu. I don't use these particular products. They're very good to donate, though. I would definitely say if you're going to donate, get the daytime. Once again, you know, the additives. I don't like having additives when I'm donating. I just think this is a better thing to do. But these right here, they have a few different varieties. So you're really, you know, if you can find these, it's a great deal for you. But yes, I picked up 14 of these. The coupons I got, you burned them cookies, didn't you?
There's smoke all in the room.
So these coupons right here, you get them from TheraFlu.com, and they are $1 off of any one product. So very simple. You print out the coupon. You can print 2 per computer. Okay, guys, that's all you can print. Luckily, I had some people who donated those coupons to me as well, and I got 14 coupons, so I was able to pick up 14 of these. Regular retail at $8.99. That's $125.86. However, I got them all for free. The coupon scans perfectly, not one problem, not one beep. Go to TheraFlu.com, go under savings, and print your 2 coupons, guys. Okay, when you go to print it, it's only going to print once, so you either push refresh or you click back, and it'll take you to where you can print that coupon again. If you don't have any type of coupon printing drivers, you're not going to be able to print them. It will prompt to you that you need to get this driver. I think it's a Smart Source driver, so that's cool. Anyways, there you go with that. Very great deal. Got 14, $8.99 regular, $125 retail value. All of them were absolutely free. This is one right here that I get a lot, okay? Never, ever pay for headache medicine, guys. I mean, it's just... don't ever pay for it because it's absolutely free all the time at the Dollar Tree. So these Excedrins right here, these are all picked up at Dollar Tree, and they're all different varieties. Okay, so every store, every Dollar Tree is not going to have the same type of products, guys. It's just not going to, all right? But I've seen these in plenty of Dollar Trees, and I shop at a lot of them. So anyways, basically what happened with these products was that I had a bunch of $1.50 coupons here. Now these right here, I'll put where they came out from up here somewhere in this area. So I had a whole bunch of these, and as you see, I've got another probably 50 or so in there. I'm not going to include that in this total because I haven't bought those yet, and that would be kind of like lying. So anyways, I've got a bunch of these. These are $1.50 off of one 20 count. These all scan perfectly for me, okay? Not one problem. Went in at $1. So very simple. You get a 20 count product, you go to the register, you hand them 4 of these, 4 products, and it's free. Now alternatively, there are some other coupons that are available online. These coupons are available almost every single month because, you know, coupons reset every month. So this one right here, here's another option. You can get this online. As you see here, this one has the migraine product listed. However, it's only the picture. It says any one. And I wanted to say that I was able to donate a lot more of these than I anticipated because one lady took her time to send me some donations of coupons. So I really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm not going to put your name out there. That's why I covered it up. But I do want you to know that I really appreciate it. And these are going, you know, going to people who need them. So very good deal there. So anyways, these are $6.29 regularly priced. I got 94 of them. That's $591.21. That will give you a headache. Something I want you to know if you are donating medication, especially medicine like this, is as you see, one of them has aspirin and the other does not have aspirin. It's personal preference, but there are a lot of people who have aspirin allergies, so if you are doing this to donate, I would almost say that I wouldn't get the aspirin products that have aspirin, just because, you know, not as many people I guess could use them. Sometimes people are not going to be able to use them because of aspirin allergies, and the last thing you want is to donate something and for someone to take a pill because they are in, you know, need, they've got a headache and they don't have, you know, the funds to buy something, and then having to go to the hospital because they took something with aspirin in it. So if you're donating it, just get something without the aspirin. The tension headache really does well there. So just to recap, $6.29 regular. I got 94 of them, so that's $5.91. I didn't pay for any of it, of course. Now, the next one that I have here is going to be the Impress Nails. These actually look better than my acrylics, which is hilarious. But the Impress Nails, normally they're $7.99. Very, very expensive. Once again, my friend here sent me some coupons. These are $1 off of any Impress gel sets. These are from coupons.com. If they still have them available, feel free to print them and you can use those. If not, then just wait, they'll come back around. They always do. So these right here are $7.99 regularly priced. However, they have them for $1. Of course, I only had 11 coupons, so that was $87.89. However, that's what I was able to get. The last thing that we have right now on coupons.com under food and beverage, no, under beverages, are these Miss Twist drinks right here. These have to be the 20 fluid ounces, which they are, so you can definitely find these at the front of the store. Hopefully they have them for you at your store. We print out the $1 coupon here, which makes them absolutely free. I only had, I think it was 12 of those coupons. I believe it was just 12 of those coupons, but they're absolutely freebies. Those are staying in my family's house, okay? Those are not being sent out, so don't, you know, just want to be honest with that. And just a side tip for you, if you're going to be stockpiling medication, be careful stockpiling medicine, okay? Medicine, a lot of the time when you receive it from, now this one has a good date, January 2017, that's a pretty good date. However, there are other items, May 2017, very good date. These are items you would put in your stockpile. However, there are other ones that may not have such a good date. This one right here, September 2016. So this right here is something you need to understand. This is a quick moving product, okay? So say that you have 20 of these and you went out and you bought 100 of them to donate. What you may want to do before you donate is go into your stock, see products that have a 3-month or less shelf life, take those out of your stock, donate those, and then replenish your stockpile with higher or longer dates, okay? The reason I'm saying that is when these are donated, you know, if they're handed to somebody, there's a higher probability that this will be used quicker than having a stockpile of 20 and having to wait to get to that product. So absolutely circulate your medications in your stockpile. I keep a 3-year stock of everything I do except for medicine. I just keep 20 boxes of each type of medicine. I wouldn't keep that many, however, I have some health problems and I definitely need to have that much of those types of medications on hand for my family. So that is how I do that. So the total retail value was $1,707.17. The Dollar Tree value was $215. I paid them with coupons, nothing else. Yes, so that was a 0.00 subtotal. I did have tax though, and that was $11.85. So that was my tax, that was my expense. However, it was a 0.00 subtotal. So yes, to be able to donate to hundreds of people for $11, absolutely, we can afford to do this. If you have extra coupons available, if you know people who have extra coupons, get those coupons and just put them to good use. And just, I mean, it's not going to hurt you to clip them and go drop them off somewhere, okay, guys? So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit long-winded. However, my intent was not to bring a wow or shock factor. My intent here was to explain to you how we can use this many coupons in a positive way at the Dollar Tree, and to hopefully show you that you do not have to pay $9 $10 for medication, because I'm telling you right now, if you have one of these, if you are not couponing, I promise you that you will probably pay full price for this if you are in the time of need. But through the power of couponing, you don't have to. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them below. Also, remember, I linked 2 videos below as well. Thanks, guys. Bye.